does it?
Do you have off switch?
Yeah, it's right next to the prostate. Or is that the on switch?
Enough!
That bad guy, he's got my girl.
Don't worry, baby. I'm coming. I'm totally on top of this.
Deadpool. Rated R.
Welcome to Brick Wall Cinema, everyone, and today we are talking about the 2016 action hit Deadpool. Sergio, how are you familiar with Deadpool?
I'm very familiar. I think I remember seeing it, I'm not sure, in theaters. I do remember watching it a bunch of times on streaming though.
Me too. I remember this was actually my first movie my mom took me to that was R-rated. So imagine, it was so awkward to see a lot of the scenes that happened in this movie with my mom. I think at this point she'll also cover my eyes with some scenes for obvious reasons.
I don't want to question anything right now.
What do you mean you don't want to question?
I don't want to question how old you were or what it is that she thought it was going to be about. So I don't really care about that.
Sergio, use deductive reasoning though. If this movie came out in 2016 on February, my birthday's on June 23rd, so on 2003, so that means I must have been 13.
Do you have to think about your age for a second?
No. Fuck you. Do you remember how old you were?
When
this Deadpool came out?
I don't know what year it came out.
It came out February 12th, 2016. I remember that because it came out during Valentine's Day and that was a whole marketing for it, saying it's a love story. See, you're taking a lot longer than it did for me when I said my age.
2016,
so,
right?
Yes.
Okay, it's 2016, okay.
Are you thinking about it?
No.
Wait, so you're not thinking about it? You just let me in silence just thinking that you're gonna think about it the whole time?
Yeah, because I thought you were going to continue.
No, I'm gonna make sure you say what I want to know what you're gonna say because you made such a big deal me not knowing it at that time. So I want you to know and tell me.
No, I was asking if you didn't remember your age back then.
I did remember my age. Clearly, you don't.
Okay.
So tell me your age.
Why?
How old are you?
Why?
Because you made a big. You know, I'm not even gonna focus on it. God. Okay.
I told you I didn't want to question.
Oh, you didn't want to answer it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you didn't say that.
I literally told you when you were talking about like how your mom invited you to see your first rated R movie. I said I didn't want to question how old you were.
Well, I wanted to question how old you were.
What?
Oh, God damn it. Never mind. Just fucking get over the basic info. This movie's rated R, directed by Tim Miller, and released in theaters on February 12th, 2016, 2 days before Valentine's Day, with a runtime of 1 hour and 48 minutes and a budget of $58 million. This film had a lower budget than any of the X-Men, Iron Man, Avengers, or Captain America movies.
Makes sense.
And you can definitely tell in certain parts of this movie.
I mean, yeah, I believe that was the point though. This movie wasn't actually originally planned to be made.
Yeah. Can you tell our audience, for people that might not know?
Know about what?
About how this movie was made.
Well, not too much is known from what I know, but I do remember that on YouTube there was a link of test footage for the movie, and that got leaked onto the internet. And as soon as people saw it, it blew up. It blew up all over the place. And apparently the studio had to greenlight it because people were so like, yeah, this is a new movie about a character that we love. And Deadpool is such a big is still such a big thing that they decided to go ahead and make a movie out of it. And Ryan Reynolds himself actually said that that him and 4 other people are likely suspect to who leaked the footage.
You got some of that right, Sergio. You're right about it leaking to the internet, but you said YouTube. It was actually Reddit.
Reddit?
Yeah.
I saw it on YouTube.
It might have been after it was on Reddit.
Maybe. All I know is that there was a leak and people saw it, so they rounded up a bunch of support for the movie.
Yeah, and that scene that they showed that was on YouTube was the scene of them and was Deadpool talking to the audience.
Him talking to the audience on the freeway.
Yes, and so they recreated that scene, but now I'm questioning, how did he know the villains were gonna be on the highway at the exact moment?
Because he talked to Agent Smith. Remember? This was after his big interrogations of Mr. Smith and all the people who were connected.
Oh, wait, hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. So that scene where he met up with him while doing the montage and comes across Agent Smith. He tells him that the highways were to go, and then guesses.
No, he says that's what they're traveling because they're coming back from making a big deal. Remember Francis? Well, I'm gonna call him Francis because that's how I remember him because he says it a bunch. Francis, or AKA Ajax, just came back from making a deal to sell some of the mutated slaves or mutants or whatever to this one shady guy, and he goes on a plane. And now there's a convoy heading across the freeway, headed back to their base, I guess. And Agent Smith knew about that.
I don't believe you. Hold on.
Where's your boss?
I can tell you exactly.
Oh, you'll tell me. But first, you might want to look away for this. Now, this little piggy went to.
Wait, he didn't say where he was.
Well, yeah, because it skipped that part. He's gonna torture
Oh
him.
shit!
before
That's
he-
what they said. Okay, so you can't tell me shit they didn't say it in the movie.
So you're saying that the fact that he got him, interrogated him, says that he didn't tell him where he was because he just said he knew exactly where he is.
No, wait, hold on. Wait, no, hold on. Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that he did torture him to the point where he did say what it was. Okay, I'll give you that now. I get it now. I got it. I
He already
retained
knew
it.
where he was, and he was already going to tell him. It's just that he wanted to torture him because he's the one who got him into that torture chamber.
Anyway, I'm gonna
Wait, did you even watch the movie?
I watched the fucking movie so many times. I can say it to you back and forth. I remember the fucking lines. Whose balls I have to fall to get my very own movie? I can't tell you, but it rhymes with Wolverine. And let me tell you, he's got nice pants, smooth criminal, down. I can tell you the whole fucking movie every minute, back and forth. I can tell you the whole thing.
Now, how come you forgot the scene?
How did I forget this one scene where they hypothetically interpreted something that they didn't tell you in the movie? How could I guess that? How could I have known? Okay, now I know. I know now.
So you're saying you watched the movie so many times, yet
Yes.
you couldn't remember the scene?
You maybe wonder why I'm wearing a brown while I'm wearing a red suit. Well, that's how bad guys can see me bleed. This man's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
Chance, you're just repeating quotable lines from the movie.
God, I miss cocaine.
Yes, quotable lines.
I could quote more, but they won't make any sense if you don't see the movie.
To the audience or to me?
To everyone.
Okay then. This shit's gonna have nuts in it. Oh, I remember that scene.
I'm gonna smack the bitch off of you. I can't. Okay. This is gonna be
I wonder how much fun Ryan Reynolds had making this.
Oh, this is gonna be a fucking long episode. I can already tell you, this is gonna be a loose episode because we're just going back and forth of different things.
True. So what did you want to talk about first in the
Well,
movie?
I didn't finish how much it grossed. We're still in the basic info. It grossed $782 million worldwide.
Makes sense. It was a huge hit.
Yeah, right under Passion of the Christ. Domestically, but not
Passion-
overseas.
Passion of the Christ came out the same year?
No, that was the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. It's a religious thing.
Yeah, except Deadpool beat him overseas because they don't believe in religion.
Yeah, I think that has to do with China.
Right.
But should I explain that to people who don't know?
First, I was making a joke, but I don't think we need to go into depth on why a religious movie didn't do good overseas.
No, I mean specifically China, because that's where people usually try to do it. Because like in Avatar, the one with the blue people, that one grows so much because it was able to be marketed in China.
Right. What's your point?
China is very strict. I actually learned about this from film theory. You know, from film theory.
Yeah.
That movies that depict religion or certain like biblical aspects don't usually do well in other countries, especially China, which has a huge population, which is where most movies try to market to because of the fact that they can make so much money off of that. But when it has like when it has religious aspects such as demons, devils, angels, or even has to do with God, it doesn't do too well there because they are very strict with that, saying that they don't want anything to do with God over there because they're banned on certain movies like that.
Yeah, and also like other political reasons why some movies don't do well or don't even get released in certain places. But I think we don't think we should go into delve into that. So the Rotten Tomatoes score for critics is 85% or 90% for audiences, and for cast we got Ryan Reynolds as Wade Wilson. Do I even need to go by the cast? It's pretty simple.
For Ryan, no. For everyone else, I think so.
Miranda Bachman as Vanessa Carlisle, Ed Skieran as Francis Freeman or Ajax, TJ Miller as Weasel. I think that's the people, yeah. And Sergio, do you want me to do a synopsis or do you want to do it?
Let's just you do it.
Deadpool tells the origin story of former Special Forces operative turned mercenary Wade Wilson, who after being subjected to a rogue experiment that leaves him with accelerated healing powers, adopts an alter ego, Deadpool. Armed with his new abilities and a dark twisted sense of humor, Deadpool hunts down the man who nearly destroyed his life.
Nearly?
I'm sorry, do you want me to fix that? Do you want me to go over it again?
No, I was just I was surprised that they put that in the synopsis where it says near the destroys life, because in the movie it's implied that he destroyed his entire life because of the fact that he cannot be seen around town.
Yeah, I should probably fix that. I probably won't.
No, I don't think it needs to be fixed. I just thought it would be something to point out.
Okay. So
Also, Wade was part of Special Forces.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
you didn't know that? Did you see the
No.
movie?
Yes, I saw the movie, but I was confused on what is his background because they didn't really specifically explain it. They just said that he met with Special Forces in TGI Fridays. So I was confused on whether or not he was part of the group or he met the
That was
group.
part of a mission. So let's go to our favorite scene.
Let's see. I think my favorite scene would either be Deadpool versus Colossus on the freeway, or it'd be Deadpool versus Francis.
Fuck. I was gonna say the first meeting of Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
And you are
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Negasonic Teenage. What the shit? That's the coolest name ever! I'm a teenage girl. I'd rather be anywhere than here. I'm all about long, sullen silences, followed by mean comments, followed by more silences. So what's it gonna be, huh? Long, sullen silence or mean comment? Go on.
You got me in a box here.
That was my favorite scene in the whole movie. I don't know, like it just the whole back and forth between them talking. I don't know. Even also the whole counting down with the 10 bullets scene. Those,
Oh, yeah.
those scenes are awesome.
You can tell that they really put the money in those scenes, and it really did pay off because everything else is carried by Ryan Reynolds acting like Deadpool.
Yeah, because they didn't have enough money for any of the action sequences, so they stretched this one out as long as they could. Maybe that's why they actually had to do like the story in between the fight scenes.
And it did a good job with it, though.
Yeah, but I remember when I was a kid, I'm like, I want to see more Deadpool. Why are we watching this? But then now I like it a little. I like it, I think, as much as I do with the Deadpool scenes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a 13-year-old kid with my mom. I don't want to watch a lot of these two people having sex. I just want to watch the action comedy.
I remember thinking about that, like the Transformers movies when I was younger. I was so confused because I couldn't understand what it is they were talking about because of the fact that I did not know anything about Transformers at the time. And I was like, where are all the fights? I want to see the robots transform.
Who was this Megan
with
Fox
all
and
the-
why is she bending over a car?
No, I didn't really care about that when I was a kid.
Okay, side note. Why the hell did they end that movie with Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox making out on top of Bumblebee?
It was supposed to be a good shot, but the fact is that they don't really think about it all that much. Besides, Transformers don't. I don't want to get into anatomy with Transformers.
That's
but
disgusting though, because Bumblebee, he does have a personality, so him having a personality while on top of them is kind of disgusting. It's like having sex on top of a robot.
he is a robot.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like he could put on music out of nowhere. So you just, while you're having sex with Megan Fox, thinking,
Yes.
oh my God, this robot is playing music to help me get laid.
Well, yeah, he's been doing that the entire when they first met.
Exactly.
He was doing that. Yeah.
It's a robot
He's-
cuck.
What?
What?
No,
What?
he's a wingman.
You know, yeah, sure, that too. Yeah, well, wingmans leave the room when they're having sex.
Well, true, but it's not like he can go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's a fucking car.
Well, yeah, and leave them like that.
Let's leave and tell Bumblebee come back around like 20 minutes or so. Or just go into a room.
Uh-huh.
Are you really against me with this, Sergio?
Well, yeah, because he's a car.
Yeah. You tell a car to leave. Like, you can tell a car to leave, Sergio.
But he's not a human.
He
Transformers
listens.
Yes, but Transformers don't mates. They don't get that.
So,
So it wouldn't bother him.
it might bother Shia LaBeouf though.
But it doesn't.
And that doesn't freak you out a little bit?
No. It's like having a dog in the room.
Do you want a dog watching you while you're having sex?
No.
Exactly.
I'm saying that it's just the same kind of presence. Like they're there, but they'll leave.
What if they don't?
But that's the thing. They don't outright go at it. They just make out. That's it.
Well, it cut away.
Yeah. What the? Do you think you're gonna do it right there while all the Transformers are around them?
Oh, they're already fine with one Transformer around them. What's wrong with multiple?
Well, yeah. That's the thing. They don't do it in front of them.
We don't know. It ended before they could see.
Chance, you're saying that you think they would not be comfortable with that, and I'm saying like, well, they probably didn't do it. They probably just made out. And now you're saying that you think that they actually did it in front of all those machines, and you're saying that they're okay with that when you're just trying to argue that they probably weren't, and it's weird.
Well, if they're gonna have him there, I might as well fucking stay there. I don't know. Why are we even talking about this anymore? I feel like we went on a huge side tangent right now for something that doesn't even matter to the movie.
Yes, because you just talked about that.
Oh my god! I don't even know.
Why did you even bring it up?
Because we're talking about watching sex. I think I don't remember.
What is it with you and just talking about sex?
What's wrong with you and not talking about sex? It's everywhere.
Well, for one, we're on a recording. I don't think we can talk about that if we're gonna post this on YouTube.
We can talk about it. We're not doing
No, because they would age restrict it, which would detriment our monetization.
Yeah, I'll damage our 1 cent that comes in every month.
1 cent is still 1 cent. It's better than nothing.
Right, look at my privileged ass. Anyway, back to Deadpool. The fucking favorite scene. My favorite scene was with the Colossus, Deadpool, and Negasonic Teenage Warhead meeting each other. And what was your other favorite scene?
I was gonna say the fight between Deadpool and Francis.
Which
the
one?
whole build-up of the last one.
Oh, the ending?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, no, you go ahead. What was your question?
So at the beginning of the movie in the highway, when he actually comes across Francis, he beats the shit out of him in less than 30 seconds. And stabs him.
Yeah.
But in the climax of the movie, it takes like over 10 minutes. You can not see the problem here?
What's the problem?
How could he last 10 minutes in a fight with Deadpool if Deadpool really can easily kill him in less than 30?
Well, for one, back then he didn't have any weapons besides a gun, and he was already taken down with a motorcycle.
So did Deadpool.
What?
So did Deadpool.
Deadpool what?
Deadpool didn't have any guns.
Yeah. No, he did have guns.
Now when he was shooting, no, it was with Francis.
Which scene are you talking about?
Both of them. He forgot his ammo bag twice.
Also, he was worried about Vanessa.
Wouldn't that make it a lot more of a reason to make it go faster?
Not exactly, because Francis does not feel pain. He does not stagger or he does not stop because he's in pain. He doesn't feel anything.
Okay.
Yeah, this is why he is smiling while he has a metal pipe through his chest. He doesn't feel any pain.
I thought he just didn't care, or movie logical to where someone can literally have a whole speech while getting shot. So
no, he explained at the beginning of the movie when they met him that he was a subject of the test too.
I remember that
he was tortured.
The guy said "fucking mutant." I remember that, but I don't remember him saying that. That's why.
What?
At the beginning of the movie where flashbacks to Francis picking up something, it's like he chokes some guy out and says "fucking mutant." That's what the guy says when he walks away. I remember that. That's nothing else.
Yeah, because he is immune. Everyone who's been tested on in these experiments and tortured.
Yeah, I know that. That's all I remember. I remember that he's immune, but I didn't know really what his power was. I thought he was just super strong.
No, it's just that his nerve endings are burned away, so that he can't feel anything. So
that really
he can basically do anything a normal human can do. It's just that he does not have pain receptors or any kind of sensations that stop him from going beyond what his body is capable of. So he's able to push his body even further.
Oh, I forgot. I might have missed that. Anyway, and do you have any favorite quotes in the movie?
My favorite quote. Let me think. Oh man, there's so many things he says in here.
I'm aware.
Oh, I think my favorite one that I remember the most is when he's in the montage and he says, "Donde está Francesca?" as he's stabbing a guy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, during the montage, he keeps asking, "Where is Francis?" And while he's beating up another guy in the hallway, he says, "Donde está Francesca?"
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Because it's just so random. Like he starts speaking a different language.
Yeah,
and then he immediately cuts to, "Tell me what your fucking boss is, or you're gonna die." Even in 5 minutes.
Even at one scene, I love the quote where he's like,
"Don't make me ask twice. Where is Francis? You made me ask twice." Is the mask muffling my voice?
He made me ask twice.
Is the mask muffling my voice?
Anyway, that reminds me of how Deadpool first started off. He actually wasn't breaking the fourth wall. It was just the authors making jabs at the fact that it's supposed to be like a parody character.
Yeah, of Slade Wilson.
And then of Slade Wilson, yes, of Slade.
DC.
And then, yes. And then he became kind of his own thing where he started breaking the fourth wall, and writers were able to have fun with him because he could basically just do almost anything. And surprisingly enough, this movie is actually very faithful adaptation to the comics version of his origins.
Right, I was shocked by that too, because we know movies going to comic books. This is like the hybrid area where Marvel movies and DC movies are starting to become more comic book accurate to things. Because before this, we had like the X-Men movies, and after X-Men Origins Wolverine, where people got so pissed at how they used Deadpool in that movie, like, you know, we gotta fix this. We can't leave him like this.
They even made fun of that in this movie
Multiple times. If you don't keep talking, I'll slow that mouth shut. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Or like, please don't make the super. Wait, that's Green Lantern. Never mind.
Yeah, I heard
We're
that
gonna
Ryan
action
Reynolds
figure.
hated that role.
Huh?
I heard that Ryan Reynolds, when he was playing it, he actually hated it.
Really? You tell me that Ryan Reynolds hated Green Lantern? The
Yeah.
same guy that played Deadpool and went back in time and shot him for doing the Green Lantern movie?
Well, yeah, because it's something that the actor actually said. And also, I wanted to give context to the audience.
Oh. All right, let's go into notes then.
I thought we were in notes.
Huh?
I thought we were in notes.
No, I was in quotes.
Oh, okay.
So, do you have any notes, Sergio?
I don't think so. Nothing we haven't already talked about. At least that I can remember anyway.
Okay. So, when Francis and Angel Dust go into the bar looking for Deadpool, Weasel says,
Have fun at your midnight showing of Blade 2.
why doesn't he just say Blake Trinity? That's the one with Ryan Reynolds in it.
No, I didn't think about that.
Maybe that was just like a improv line from TJ Miller. Didn't really think about it.
I think so.
What else? Did you get the joke at the begin with Wade Wilson shitting in a litter box at the beginning of the movie?
That might Sam's.
I will shoot your fucking cat.
I don't really know what that means. I don't have a cat.
Then whose kitty litter did I just shit in? Anywho.
No, I did not get that. I think that was just him being deranged.
No matter how much I watch this movie, I never get that joke. I asked my sister the other day, she said it might be like a kink thing.
A king?
A kink.
Oh, okay. But then the guy said he didn't have a cat. What did he shit in? Because there shouldn't be a litter box if he doesn't have a cat. So what did he shit in?
I don't know. That is the question that is the question, isn't it? What did he shit in?
He going around shitting in boxes, Chance. This man has to be stopped.
I feel sorry for everyone that's listening to this and hearing all this, censoring all of this.
I mean, it will be fun though.
So early in the movie, when you saw the Deadpool chart, did you catch any of the names on there?
I did catch a few ones besides the ones they already said, and Wilson's too, but I didn't catch them all because they mostly just focused on it.
Some of them are actually pretty funny. Some of them are Ryan Reynolds, TJ Miller, Lindsay Lohan, Miley Cyrus, Vladimir Putin, Wade Wilson, Bill Cosby, Charlie Sheen, Kanye West.
Is that Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And who's Rock? K-Rock. What's that one?
Which one?
They're all the way at the right. The first one at the top. The pick.
Oh, I don't know. Kid Rock?
Maybe.
Shia LaBeouf. Oh, there's Shia LaBeouf! Now we're back to Transformers!
Oh shit.
Oh god!
Oh wait, there's TJ Miller.
And Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Which exists in this universe because there's a shot at the beginning of the movie with the magazine that shows him on the magazine. And Deadpool mentions him when he's talking to Blind Al. You remember that?
I don't think so.
Really? You don't see you remember the one in the magazine, right?
I think so. I just don't remember which scene.
It was when they're doing the credits and him saying like, okay, so with Blind Al, he was talking saying how
looks on everything.
Looks are everything. You ever heard David Beckham speak? It's like he mouth sexed a can of helium. Think Ryan Reynolds got this far on his superior acting method?
Love is blind, Wade.
No. You're blind.
yeah, there you go.
To be honest, when he did a lot of those references, I didn't understand because I do not know a lot of them by name.
Let's give our rating. I give 5 stars. What about you?
I also give it 5 stars. It was a really refreshing take on superheroes at the time, and it did spiral into its own kind of thing where it impacted a lot of the other ones.
Right,
Actually made way for like non-conventional superheroes, aside from like the Avengers, the example that the Avengers came with.
This revolutionized superhero movies mainly because of now the idea of, hey, our movies are profitable now. Let's do more R-rated action movies, R-rated superhero movies. So then we got Logan, The Suicide Squad, Zack Snyder Justice League. Oh God, I thought there'd be more.
There are more, but
I mean,
mostly
after
it just
Deadpool?
infected. Huh?
After Deadpool,
Besides Deadpool 2 and 3 that are coming out.
Logan.
Yeah, but I'm saying that it more affected the tones of other movies where they were able to get into deeper stuff.
Right, and I would say the meat of this movie is the heart and also the comedy.
I thought it was more Ryan Reynolds just acting straight up goofy throughout the entire movie.
I mean, yeah, but you can't have a movie being just goofy the whole time without any substance, because if it does, then some people, most of the demographic will hate it. Mainly critics might just hate it, but need to have some sort of grounded level of it that will make it to where you want to go back to, or have like an impact, or feel like a big story. You can't have it be all jokes, you could have that, but it needs to have a reasoning. It can't just be random LOL humor all the time.
Well, yeah, but it's not just that. It's humor relating to Deadpool, because that's how Deadpool acts.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a goofball, and he's also deranged, so it makes sense why he acts this way, and it's entertaining to watch.
Right, he's the only one that does the jokes, which is a good thing, because if everyone else was doing jokes like that too, then it will get annoying really fast.
Well, I think a lot of superhero movies actually have tried to do that, where they put a bunch of comedy into the movie for no reason.
All right, so I think we call it an episode. I'm Chance.
I'm Sergio.
And have a cinematic day.